Hallucinations and smells were kind of working, right? Why the bath?
Hypnosis gave me a nose picker. Smell set off hallucinations. Sensory deprivation should get the brain into an alpha-theta phase. Did you see Altered States?
I don't think I was even born when that movie was out.
Well, you're too young to be a doctor. That movie was released in 1980.
That was 28 years ago.
No, it wasn't. Shut up.
Did you just forget what year it is?
No, I just remembered how old I am. I need to give my brain time to transition so I can embrace my inner monkey. Or maybe I don't. Give me some physostigmine. Crosses the blood-brain barrier.
Man, act like a nerve gas. Stop your heart. You'll go to heaven and be omniscient. Good idea. Not gonna happen.
Don't do anything. Even if I escape, eat a goat, and get shot by police.
Wasn't born yet means I won't be entertained by further reference.
I didn't know you rode the bus.
I used to drive home after getting drunk. But some mothers got mad to do. What are you doing here? You weren't on the bus with me?
Then I guess this isn't a memory. This is a fantasy.
If it's a fantasy, you'd be wearing this.
You're convinced your patient is dying and you want to waste your time with a sex fantasy?
Don't blame me. Blame my gender.
Well, I'm not here to indulge that. I'm here to help you figure out what symptom you saw. Your patient was driving the bus, so all you could see...
Why can't you do both?
Your patient was driving the bus, so all you could see was him sitting down, most likely facing forward.
From behind, I saw his earlobes wiggling, or his head bobbing. Not that.
Could indicate aortic insufficiency.
Marfan syndrome.
Or syphilis.
What if his earlobes were just drooping?
Ehlers-Danlos?
Or cutis laxa?
It's not fatal in adults.
Yeah, he's an adult. Very good point. Keep going.
I'm distracting you.
No! Dance, woman!
You'd rather be diagnosing.
I scream no!
And your own subconscious ignored you. Because you'd rather fantasize about finding symptoms. How screwed up is that?
Hey, over here. Remember me? I'm the sick guy.
Tell me what I saw.
Was it the blood dripping from my ear?
That doesn't make sense. Because you're sure it wasn't stained. And because that was me.
I could have had a subtle hemibolismus, indicating the early stages of Huntington's.
Huntington's would explain the abdominal pain. But it's only on the table because we're thinking of 13.
A shuffling gait could suggest Parkinson's.
Except there's no such thing as shuffling sitting.
He moved when he helped the old lady up the steps.
Who are you?
I'm the answer. Look.
A what?
Here.
You were right.
Help him up.
I got it. Parkinson's.
How's your ear?
Start him on levodopa.
You should sit down.
Get that out of my face.
Welcome back. I'm Nurse Dickerson.
I don't need your name. And I got your profession from your super competent technique of melting my retinas.
Verbal faculties seem to be intact. Do you remember passing out?
I remember puking on Cuddy's shoes. Ow.
Yeah, skull fractures tend to hurt.
Would have hurt a lot less if you didn't swipe my pain pills.
Dr. Cuddy's orders. Wants me to regulate the
Wait a
amount.
second. You brought muscle?
Dr. Cuddy's orders.
Means I was wrong. My patient doesn't have Parkinson's. Cuddy knows that's the only reason I wouldn't want to stay here with my pain pills, porn, and you forever.
Vomiting means your brain injury is getting worse.
House's skull fracture extends all the way down to his ear canal.
House is being looked after. Our other patient has jaundice, low albumin, and no diagnosis.
Wilson's disease.
Thank you. Wilson's wouldn't explain. Foreman,
How did you eliminate Parkinson's?
well, the test confirmed the abdominal pain was caused by liver failure.
I assume you've already ruled out hepatitis and Wilson's.
You should really be resting.
Give him 5 minutes.
Brainstorming a few possibilities isn't gonna explode his brain.
But if she's wrong, that makes this phone call that much more exciting. What about hepatic fibrosis?
Can't be. His alk class was normal.
Could be thyrotoxic periodic paralysis.
Did I mention this diagnosis needs to make sense?
Why doesn't it make sense? Bus driver's Asian. His potassium slightly low.
If he got paralyzed while driving the bus, don't you think I would have gotten off at the next stop?
Not if the next stop was at a 90-degree angle into an SUV.
The bus would have slowed. I would have noticed.
Phone call's over.
PP has all the confirmed symptoms. There's no downside to testing.
Genetic test is too slow. Run the Bagel test.
How many more bagels do I have to eat for this to work?
High carbs plus exercise is the quickest way to confirm TPP.
I've been on this for half an hour. I'm not gonna collapse again.
Up to speed?
Keep eating.
Yeah?
So the carbo loading marathon isn't working. Stop looking around suspiciously. To answer your next two questions, no, I am not there, and yes, you are completely predictable. If the test had worked, you would have called to put my delicate brain at ease.
I told you not to lock the door.
Still wiping. Put the phone up to bus driver's grill.
Who are you talking to?
My large colon. TPP is not consistent with your patient's labored breathing.
Patient has labored breathing because he's been on a treadmill for the last 30 minutes.
Did you take my cell phone?
My large colon did. I'm negotiating its release.
Help!
What's happening?
The test worked. He collapsed.
You're half right. Squeezing his name.
Yeah?
Can't wheeze without moving your chest muscles. This isn't TPP.
Then what is it?
How am I supposed to know? I'm not there.
Right heart strain, he's still not oxygenating.
Must be a pulmonary embolism.
So I just pushed a vial of TPA.
You let him back in?
I asked him back in.
The tail end of me patiently explaining how you idiots were idiots.
Pushed TPA 10 minutes ago.
That means it's not a clot.
Has to be a clot. If he had a bagel stuck in his windpipe, I'd have seen it on the echo.
Get him to the OR to suck it out.
You must have just screwed up the intubation. Seal's good.
It's a clot, House.
Wait. Look at his teeth. He's got shiny new caps. He's had recent dental surgery.
You can tell us what that means while we're rolling him to the OR.
House!
House!
House! Oh, get a syringe.
I didn't bring you back here so you could stage a coup.
Listen to me. Dental air drill pushed an air bubble into his gums. Dislodged while he's driving, caused a myoclonic jerk. That's what I must have seen. And it hit his spine, his liver, now his lungs.
Dr. Hadley, open the door.
I'm not plumping his pillows here. I'm putting him in the Trendelenburg position. Move the bubble to the apex of his heart so you can suck it out. Now get the damn syringe.
I can't risk you stabbing him in the heart looking for an unconfirmed air bubble.
Stab him.
Dr. Hadley!
See, she doesn't even know your name. Stab his heart.
Stats at 75.
Yes, he's suffocating.
If you're wrong.
Shut up and make a decision. Keep standing there, he's dead either way.
Dr. Hadley! I'm sorry. Open that door.
Don't shoot!
Get him to the OR.
The O2 sats. It was an air bubble. He's okay.